Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. Hey, what we've got is the elevator where we take our corn is plumb full. It's been dry conditions. Look at it out here. It's finally dried up. Took right before Christmas to get it there. But we've got two big fields left of corn, 100 acres total, but we're sitting there stuck. We've got the combine washed. We're putting it away because they're not taking corn yet until they can get some moved out. So what's going on is I'm finishing up feeding. I got a cow we got to check on here shortly that's getting ready to calve. And Dad's going to take off in that 9400 and disc my old wrestling coach's corn stalks. So that's what he's doing. The wife and I have got an opportunity that came upon us to head down to Orlando, Florida. So that's what we're going to be doing here after a little bit of work we got to get done. I'm going to take you along. I can't quite tell you why we're going, but if everything goes well, I'll let you all in on it in January if it comes to fruition. But in the meantime, got to leave the babies. We got a really good college girl that's watching her. Actually, a sister of the girl that we gave mom scholarship to. She actually goes to college in Florida. She's home. I'm neighbors with her parents. So I'll take you along the ride, but we got a few other things we want to get done today too. So let's go. And we're in, and that was beautiful, folks. Nice veteran cow with a all-white calf. Little bull calf, black eyes. She's doing her job, licking her off. There's a sister checking in, congratulating. We're gonna let you guys be. Sun's coming up. It's gonna be a good day. Good job. Making some early progress. We got an audience. The cows are watching us. But yeah, this just was mounted with weeds, and we keep this grass slash hay and we cut it just to keep it, make the farm look a lot cleaner. But we were defeating the purpose. We had that ditch dug out and it was kind of mounded, grew the weeds, couldn't get up close to it. Got to pick up a few rocks here and there. I smell a skunk. I got to be careful. When I first started digging right there, a skunk popped out. Beautiful looking animal, I might add. I was in that tractor, so I can say that, but I instantly started smelling it. I don't smell it too bad now, and I hope he's not around anywhere. We just got a little bit more that I want to blade out, and then obviously there's a lot more in that ditch, but we're not gonna have time to do that today. But good start, and I'll be able to clean the rest of this up, say with the skid steer to finish grade it. But it's just because it looks like crap. The farm sits off the road and there's a bunch of weeds running around here, and I couldn't take it no more. So this is what it's gonna look like. Again, you're only doing this because it finally dried up. Finally. Took till right before Christmas. Looking pretty good coming together. That rock bucket really does a nice job of flattening this out, getting the clods flipped off. No sign of the skunk where he come out. When I first started, I had a big whiff, but so far so good. Never been sprayed by a skunk and don't want to be. Yeah, Dad got done disking that cornfield over there. He's gonna wash this off a little bit, and we're gonna check it over, tighten up, make sure any of these gangs aren't loose. And we've got a disc on each end that's not on it. Grease it and wash this 9400 up a little bit. She's taking a mud bath, but that's what it takes. With this no precipitation still going forward, and look at the way that just packs in there. We're gonna check it over, get it ready, and keep disking more if we can. See, she's loosening up, so we'll tighten her up, and that way, if another field presents itself, it'll be ready to go. Fall tillage, you don't get a lot of chances to do it. Didn't think it was gonna happen this year, but it is. So we got to take advantage of it. The reason I used this 6420 is we had it in the shop. Over the summer, it ran fine. But when it got kind of cold and I had it over yonder in that barn, when I went to start it, it barely started. It was really chugging really hard. We did some research on it, and they said start with replacing the fuel line. So that's what we did. It's got all new fuel lines on it. Started up fine in the shop. You see me out there using it, backblading with it. Also put the loader on it. The loader wasn't on it when Mark was round baling. This is Mark's round baling tractor. Well, this has been a great tractor. It's got, I just read the filter. It said 2,400 hours. We bought this with not very many on it. Let's see how many hours we put on it. Well, it's not gonna let me do it unless I start it. $23.97. Oh shoot, it hit my head. $23.97. So that filter must have said 22 something. So we probably put a good 120 hours on it. Bought it with like 1,200. So we'll see if this thing starts tomorrow or the next day when it gets cooler a little. It's not, like I said, it's not getting that cold, but we're gonna hook it to this V-ditcher and go and ditch some of these fields that aren't tiled. That's the key to getting rid of that standing water. But if the ditches were full like this year, the V-ditches in the field wouldn't have mattered anyway. Airport on our way up, guys. Cow bag. Boarding the plane.
You want to sit in the middle?
I gotta check this ride. Getting ready to take off.
Okay.
There's the landing in 30 minutes. We made it to Florida. Waiting for the trolley. There it is. Keep it playing. We are waiting for a taxi.
My card expired.
We'll pay cash if we have to.
Can't.
I've got a card. Guys, we made it in the room. We're getting ready to go spend the day. Rochelle's getting ready. I turned on the YouTube and a video of mine popped up when Grant was only a couple months old there, or he might be 6 months. That was when I had my reactive arthritis. And you guys been with me for a while. You remember that. That was a couple years ago. That was when I was 30 pounds lighter and Rochelle was trying to make me a bunch of rice. And anyway, here's our room. Beautiful room. Kitchen area. Like I said, we got today, and then I'm going to be in my meetings tomorrow. Rochelle's going to hang out here. She's got a kitchen area, a nice big bathroom. We're overlooking. She's meeting up with a friend tomorrow that she's got. A friend from
seen in 10 years.
Orlando, Florida. So we're branching out. Here we're overlooking the pool, and we got a nice big palm tree. So we're definitely in Florida, and we're gonna go explore, and that's what we're gonna show you. And we're gonna end up turning this off. That was one of my bad days, but
I know, but I just can't be rocking around.
I'm back.
With bulls out there.
It was ugly, but I made it back. Let's head downstairs and check out Lake Nona. We hit that guy with a snowball. Definitely probably should have brought the kids. We didn't know this was going to be so kid friendly. Apparently they don't ever get any snow. Cracking ice.
No pants, no nothing.
They got a slide set up with some snow. They brought in some snow. Guys, 3 days later, I'm back home in Michigan. The temperatures were a lot cooler. I guess it was blowing and snowing yesterday. Starting to melt now, supposed to warm up more towards Christmas. Check out my ditch project. Glad I got done what I got done before we left. And I'm gonna move on later this week. Still smell a little bit of residue of a skunk, but not bad. And that looks like that's gonna settle in. Now we'll have a boundary instead of having a mound and not knowing. That'll be good. But yeah, we screwed around, Rochelle and I. We checked out Lake Nona, Florida that day, most of the day. The next 2 days I had meetings and got to meet some people, other farmers. A guy out of West Texas, OB Farms. He's a TikTok influencer. Met a girl down there. She's 28. She was my partner in the training we did that I'm not yet able to talk about, but she's out of Ohio, farming with Zoe Farms or something like that. She's very smart young lady. And then another guy out of Nebraska, Noah Hubbard. Oh, just got done filling this, putting some beans in this soybean bin. It will feed the cows while we milk them. This is what we give them. Anyhow, felt excellent to get up this morning, be home in my own bed and milk the cows. 4:25 wake up. I was talking to a buddy earlier and he says, "You're gonna be able to get back in the flow of working?" It's like, oh yeah, that's working is what we do. That's our bread and butter. It's sitting like I did for those couple days. That's what makes you almost ache more. But other than that, we're gonna hit the ground running. We still got 2 fields left of corn. And although it's cold, it's not froze yet. I think the boys are opting to wait till after the new year because we're supposed to get some real cold weather moving in because it still hasn't completely froze yet. The whole country's pretty much been mild like that this year. But you see how they brought that fake snow in Florida? That was kind of cool. We got a kick out of that. Inside the heifer barn, checking on these heifers. They're all up eating, looking good. I'm actually gonna head home shortly. I haven't seen the kids much. I gotta go see them. There's all 4 of them home. We're actually hosting family Christmas in my barn. It's attached to my house, fully heated. If you guys have been around, it's right over there, that barn right there. Heated with the wood burner, 2,200 square foot wood burner heat. So I'll have to get that. I gotta clean that out and get ready for Christmas, and got a lot of things to do. But I tell you, it's good to be home. It's nice to get away, but I got a lot of work to do. If I don't see you, have a Merry Christmas. And we're gonna hit the ground running next week again. There's no stopping. We'll be milking. I was the only dairy farmer there. So they were like, ooh, dairy farmer. Yikes. Looks like Lonnie's getting ready to move some sand in the free stalls. He's staying busy, but yeah, she's wet. She's still squishy, but been a mild, went from a wet year to now will not freeze. So that's year to year. Farming is different every year. We're gonna get through it and live to fight another day. Everybody take care. God bless. Merry Christmas. We'll see you next week.